future is now. It's now. And this is what we're doing. And that builds that trust, that builds that credibility, and that is retention 101. So good. And then I remember I got up and I looked in that mirror, and then I wanted to talk to everybody in the room even more because I wanted to show off the glow that I was feeling. Stories. Now, we're gonna get you set up to watch a demo, the first demo of DermeLuxx Ultra live inside a real treatment flow. We are so excited. So before we get going to the heart of the show today, I want you to watch for three things intentionally. How the provider chooses the sequence. Now, again, this is something you can make your own, but it is important to watch one of our experts to be inspired, to integrate that into your own practice and experience. Also, how the client experience is explained. Again, the treatment can be incredible, but it's how I feel while I am receiving that. So that is how this is communicated to me from the practitioner's perspective, and as well as how the platform supports a premium facial menu. We are going top tier here. Listen, we don't want budget experiences. We want elevated, but we don't want to pay that price for our technology, but it'll give us justification to charge our clients the highest. So it'll add to your gross revenue and also to your credibility and reputation. So the live DermeLuxx Ultra demo treatment is going to be coming shortly. So this is the camera in the treatment room moment. But before we begin, what I would like to do is I would like to bring in our fantastic practitioner. And I'll tell you a quick little story. So I was at the Avalon in Boston, and my home city, and Ola kept coming to me throughout the day, and she's like, look, you've got to go to Gina for the facial. She's going to do the HydroDiamond on you. And I'm going, okay, I will. But I was kind of ready for that day, and I was speaking. And so I just was kind of waiting for that time. I didn't know. And so finally, I go over to Gina, I go, Ola's been telling me, let me have this experience. In this wonderful, beautiful, vibrant community, I somehow managed to just drift off into this experience. I felt enveloped in her expertise. And as we were going through, she's saying to me, oh, we're getting the results, skin's looking good. You know, I'm obviously believing every moment, but not until I have that mirror moment am I going to truly, truly be convinced. And so we finished, she goes, Dennis, your pores are so tight. You are just rocking it. And then I remember I got up and I looked in that mirror, and then I wanted to talk to everybody in the room even more because I wanted to show off the glow that I was feeling. I kid you not, that is literally the experience that I had. And she's just such a talent in the Poconos area, such a joy, such a vibrancy, such a light, and such a gift for making people feel their best and incorporating Zemits technology. She's one of our ambassadors. So remember to go to zemits.com as well today if you want or considering putting down that deposit for 35% down to be one of the first 150 that is going to be in line today. Also, let us know in the chat right now. Like I said, where are you coming from? What are some of the questions that may potentially have not been covered? We want to make sure that we have all of this secure and ready for you. Also, make sure, follow us on social media. Show us how the devices are impacting your business, because we will repost, we will reach out, and we will make sure that we are supporting you 1000%. I am truly humbled and grateful to have this opportunity with all of you at home and globally for the first 16 years here at Zemits, and we are about to go to the next category because we're only getting started. I've had the privilege of sitting in on some of these planning meetings, and it is extraordinary. So without further ado, let's welcome in Gina right now. I was just telling them about the experience in Boston that we had.
Oh my
Welcome.
goodness.
I mean, yes, please tell us your name, tell us about your practice.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Guys. My name is Gina Maltese. My practice is called G. Valentine Skin Therapist. I actually am bi-coastal.
Yes.
I am in the Poconos, Pennsylvania. If anybody is familiar with that, it's about an hour and a half outside of New York City. And then I'm also in Ventura, California. So we love being bi-coastal because I could actually have two different environments, two different climates. I have the chance to really dive in and just play with different skin conditions, which we all love as estheticians, but it's amazing.
I love how you just said that she can play play and feel creative. So tell us how the HydroDiamond technology, the Zemits technology has allowed you to kind of play and have a freedom in that and find what works for you.
So let me just explain to you guys. I have a thing about customized facials. So I used to have this gigantic menu. I'm talking over like 40 different services.
Wow.
And people would message me and be like, I don't know what to book. Your menu is crazy, right? As a new esthetician, we think we just want to throw everything out there. Once I got, my original DermeLuxx, and then I just upgraded, and now we have this amazing new one, the Ultra that's coming out. I said, you know what? Let's just create customized facials. Let's just create something that I'm gonna cocktail the serums just for your skin type. I'm going to create it just for you. Let's elevate it. Let's make this why you're here and make it the experience, right? So my menu went to 40 to about 4 different services, but you could elevate it to however you want. The modalities behind this, you could get 15 to 30 different protocols just from one machine, which I personally love. And when I'm training on this, when I'm on my webinars, when I'm talking to other colleagues or my other estheticians, it's just genius. And it's just a no-brainer at that point. But you're giving top-tier services to all of your clients.
That's brilliant advice, because we have their instincts to throw in everything in the kitchen sink.
Right.
You want to make sure that if they ask for it, you have it. But by limiting the technology, you still have as many options, but it's easily digestible for the customer.
Correct.
To make that decision. It's almost like, I just kept thinking, when you go, like the Cheesecake Factory, that menu is insane. Yeah. It's like 100 years. It's like, okay, everything sounds good. I'm starving right now. I don't know what to pick.
Right.
And then when it's just condensed in a curated menu, but you still could make anything on that darn menu.
Right. We have to really investigate. We have to. They're there for a reason. They found you for a reason.
Yes.
And we want to retain them. We really want to make sure that experience, regardless if you're in a 100 square foot room or 100 room kind of med spa, we want to make sure that they're getting that complete service and that luxurious kind of finish to their skin with the results.
I love that, with that consistency as well.
Yeah.
Tell us how you were able to expand your business. What was one piece of advice you would give somebody at home right now who is maybe contemplating jumping into the Zemits family, as well as from just an entrepreneurial perspective?
So I always, I talk to a lot of estheticians. I talk to a lot of new estheticians. I talk to a lot of students that are still in school. I've been in this industry for over 15 years. I've been an esthetician over 13. I did makeup before I even did skin. So I take a lot of pride into what I do, but it's really all about listening to your client, style stepping with what they want, meaning you have to just adapt to how they are. I'm a very bubbly person. I have a very outgoing, personality, if you know me, right? So some clients come in and they're petrified. They don't want their skin poked at. They don't want to feel pain. They don't know what they're getting into. So you have to really be able to mold yourself to how your client is walking into it. At the end of the day, you want to hug them, you want to love them, and you want them to come back to you, because that's what we want in our services. So I would take it slowly, and I would work into the proper customized protocols and services just for whatever your client needs.
I love that. And again, I can't say it enough. When she speaks, you just get a strong sense of what the experience is, which I was privileged to have as well. And I remember telling you, I said, look, I'm on some medications, for my skin, and I want to make sure it's very sensitive. And so you made those adjustments, and I still had a little anxiety. And then as it went through, it just all washed away, because I knew as it was progressing, and you were saying, this is looking good. I'm like, well, now I want to see.
Yeah, and always before and afters are priority.
Yes.
So especially when you're going into things for a little bit more of like acneic skin, anti-aging skin, I always have my client take a photo of themselves prior to their appointment with me. And their third appointment, we literally stand in my mirror and I hold their first photo and I say, you tell me what you see different.
Wow.
Because I don't want to be the one that's telling you, what's different. And they love that. And they're like, oh, okay, you're right.
And that builds that trust, that builds that credibility, and that is retention 101. So good. I was just thinking, as you were talking about, if there's a newer esthetician right now who's breaking into the industry, How do you think the DermeLuxx Ultra would be a good start for them?
That's amazing. So it was my very first machine. The original
Really?
DermeLuxx was my very first machine. I had a brand new baby. He was 3 months old. And I was starting as a solo esthetician. I was going from working for a major dermatologist in Calabasas to being by myself. So it was super scary. But the DermeLuxx with the 3 modalities, I mean, it set such a tone because of the results that was given. Now we have one with all of these modalities and all of these amazing technologies, and the story is carried behind it. So it's what they see with their first treatment is what they're bringing home every single time they leave you then. So for a brand new esthetician, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars. I couldn't. I had a brand new baby.
Yeah.
What was I doing spending $100,000 on a machine?
Right.
I needed a house. I needed to put him in,
Yes.
we got to feed him. We have to
Yes.
do that. But, the price point was excellent. The team behind it was excellent. I bought my first machine in 2020. So, it just lasted, the warranty, the community behind it. And we're still here to this day. So there's so much support. And I think with a brand new esthetician, that support is absolutely key.
It's priceless, what
Yeah.
we're hearing right now. Tell us what we're about to see. I know you'll be talking as you're doing this demo, but just setting us up for it? What are your intentions going into it?
You guys are in for it. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
We all have our own protocols, right? But I
Yes.
will be going from start to finish, from diamond tip to acrylic tip to all the way up to cryotherapy. And we are going to finish. Wait till you guys see how it has been upgraded and see just the same exact protocol as your HydroDiamond, but we're just gonna put a little bit more of a twist to it.
Wow, I am so excited. Now, tell us a little bit about the Evolon community as well, because that's where we first connected, in addition to online, which is such a supportive community. And again, this isn't me just saying what I think I want everybody at home to hear. It is genuine. This community, and correct me if I'm wrong, is just there. It's a non-competitive, it is an uplifting environment. And we support each other in such a way that I've yet to see elsewhere.
Absolutely. I am one of those estheticians where I don't gatekeep. I don't believe in that. As an educator, why would we do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's ridiculous. There's so many people in this world. We're not taking anybody's clients. We're not stealing it. We're not doing it. If we have such an amazing result, why would we keep that and not, especially with these machines? The forums are excellent to network, to meet new faces, to meet the owner of the company, to really express yourself and tell us, just because we're sitting here doesn't make us any different than any other esthetician. So if you have something that's working for you, we would love to hear it as well. So come connect, join the community. If it's in the same city or close to the city that you live in, come. New York's next, so I hope you all can come to it.
I was already hearing about some of the New York festivities that are planned. It is top tier all the way.
Yeah.
So tell us also just some advice you would say, maybe 1 or 2 pieces of advice for somebody who is beginning the industry and feels those obvious nerves at the beginning, just about what right move to make. What would you say?
Yeah, don't be afraid to work under someone. Do not be afraid to work for a doctor. Do not be afraid to work for a retail store that sells skincare or makeup. You have to learn, and I'll be quite honest with you, my best education was through Estee Lauder companies. I mean, I think I had better marketing education than I did in college, to be quite honest with you. But work for somebody, get free training. Some companies give you brand new training with brand new skincare lines, and you're getting that for free. You're not paying for it. Everything is for free then. And then all of that education that you take behind it, especially with working with the public, it molds you into such an amazing business owner. I truly believe that's what has set me up for success in my companies, and being bi-coastal. So, I mean, don't be afraid to rip the Band-Aid off, but do it slow. Like, you don't have to just dive into the deep end. Just because somebody's opening up a spa in a Suites doesn't mean that you have to do it. Like, I loved working for a doctor, I'll be quite honest with you, but I wanted to be home with my baby too. So, it's really just go slow, go at your pace, and the wind will take you where you need to go then.
I mean, such invaluable advice is taking that education, and that's what we've done here, is we wanted to give you this community where time is precious. Life is ever changing, right? One minute you're here, next you're a mom to a little one who's just got all of your attention, and it's beautiful, but then things go to the wayside. Suddenly you're not getting that class. So what we wanted to do was consolidate all of that great advice and that experience into one community. And that's why we have the Evalon online community. And then also what I love that you said, and not even planned, was that her first device was a DermeLuxx.
Yes.
And what a foundation that created for her. And so it's even more of an impact when she was one of the ones that earlier today said, oh my gosh, because she saw the new one and was getting ready for the demo and was like, this is next level. So these are real-time adjustments that Olha and the team are just really staying ahead. You know, you've probably heard before, the future is now. It's now. And this is what we're doing. So you know what? I'm not building this up anymore. It is time to see it in action. So Gina, why don't you head to the work area and make that magic happen right now. Yes, thank you. It's so wonderful. All right, so the demo is coming up right now. We are so thrilled to provide this for you. And it was one of the first on the checklist. We said, you know, we're going to show you those pictures, those before and after results. We're going to show you all of the modalities, all the functionalities of this technology. But also, we wanted to show you in real time how to use this and what this technology is capable of. So she's getting set up right now. And I just want to remind you today what we have for this limited time. So again, we have the DermeLuxx Ultra. It is officially live on our website right now. I won't add extra pressure and ask how many have already been reserved in our wait list, but we do have only 150 available today for our slot. So again, 35% down, that gets you in line. You can jump out of line if you want, but it secures you that spot. All right, she's running by. Love our live moments. Yes, we have, all right. So as she gets set up, so that is the opportunity for you. So again, 35% down, that's gonna give you the 90-day access. And this is regardless, the 90-day access for the Evalon community, that is our standing offer. So look in your emails to make sure that you sign up for that. 90 days, it's non-committal whatsoever. It's synchronous and asynchronous education. So the 4 ambassadors that we've seen today, we have 20 of them planned today. So there is no reason, and that was one of the consistent themes they kept saying is education, education. And it's true that you need to keep your finger on the pulse and be updated. Okay. So that is something that is our gift to thank you for joining us today. So 90 days, that's on us. So make sure that you check your email right after that today as well. We're going to be live. Now, let's say after this is finished and you say, I still have a question that's coming up. We have our Zemits team of advisors that are phenomenal. They are just have a vast wealth of knowledge about how this technology works, about what is the best right step for your next practice. So without further ado, I think you're about to see the next best step for your practice. I'm going to send it over to Gina and the team to work the DermeLuxx Ultra magic.
All right, guys, we are here with my beautiful model. We are going to go ahead and start. I already did a consultation with her just to figure out what kind of skin she had, and she does have combination skin. As of right now, what we're going to be doing is glycolic with the hyaluronic acid serum. I already did cocktail these together for her, so that we'll be doing a really good glide for the face. Anytime that I am doing a full face with any of the HydroDiamond technology, I always break it up into 4 different sections. So I do forehead first, then I do the right cheek, then I do the left cheek, and then I bring it straight down the center of the face. Why? Why do you ask that? In this is the only amount of serum that we are using. It is water-based. So if I was to put it onto the skin all over, it will dry up and then you'll be wasting your product. So what we'll be doing is just painting on the skin in the quad areas that we want. Our beautiful machine here, we'll go ahead and start. As you could tell, When I pressed the button, you did not hear a beep. It was one of my very first questions too, and I was so thrilled to find out that the loudness of any of the beep from the screen is so minimal that you cannot even hear it. So as you hear me press the screen, you will not hear that really loud beep. I know sometimes too, I always do the cryotherapy at the end of my facials. My client's basically asleep, right guys? So what I'll be doing is turning the cryotherapy on and trying to do it not as loud as it is, but now you can't actually even hear it. So I'm like so thrilled. So take a look at how beautiful this is. It's such a beautiful handpiece. Same exact diamond tip that we had from before then too. Super, super lightweight. Like I am like thrilled on how light this is. It's almost like a pen if you're holding it. So you have your little divots here then too, so that your fingers will actually sit really nice and comfortable on this, okay? As you can tell, I pressed the button, you didn't hear it, and I'm going to keep resorting back to that. So we'll go in, and you could see on the screen that it has all of the serums to the left side of it, all of your tips to the right side of it. This will actually go ahead and it will tell you exactly what you need to use for your client. So today we'll actually be using H200, amazing for those smaller areas that are on the face then too. So let's start with the forehead. And we'll go ahead and do a really nice thin layer of this to the skin. And we'll go ahead and start. And as you hear, guys, it is low. It's not such a high kind of humming or vibration that you are getting from behind it. Same suction power that we always had with our amazing HydroDiamond. Same kind of technique that we will be doing with this then too. The glycerin will help glide that diamond tip straight into the hairline then too. And then I always grid like if I was doing regular classic dermabrasion, just to make sure that I am really getting all of that debris or any of that first top skin layer off of the skin then too. So with that being said and done, I like to do a little trick with this now too. I'll put a tiny bit of serum underneath the brow areas as I'm working on the forehead. What I'm going to do with that is this gives a really nice effect. I don't get it on the eyelid, but it does go right underneath the brow and into the brow hair. This gives a beautiful effect of a very highlighted under the brow area. So it's a cute little tip that you could do for your client just to give them that really luxurious kind of finish to underneath the brow. Is the pressure okay? Are you okay? Perfect. And we'll be doing that then too. And now I'm going to work to the second portion of the face. Straight down the side. Always upward motions that I'm doing a really nice thin layer. As you all know, I don't have to educate you that much on how to apply the serum onto the skin. Then we'll be doing really nice twisting kind of techniques to the skin then with it as well. I like doing that around the nose area. I'm loving the fact that you could barely hear this machine as it's gliding on there then as well. It's so good. It makes everything look and feel just very relaxing. Are you relaxed? And as you could see too, the wires are long enough as well. So on both sides of the faces, you'll be able to get that really nice movement. So let me move over now to her left side. This is so exciting because it actually is your same exact protocol. We're just amping it up with what the modalities are going to do to the skin then afterwards. So once we're done doing the HydroDiamond and we bounce into a really good oxygen, like Olha said, you could do it after you do the HydroDiamond just so that you're penetrating the product a lot deeper in the skin, or you could do that while you're at the end of your facial too. I really like doing the oxygen right after I know those pores are open so that it's delivering the best serum into those pores that are really nice and open at that point. When I do get into the acrylic tip, the acrylic tip is amazing if you really want to go in with getting all those extractions out, okay? like Jesse said, honestly, like some people are like, wow, you're doing extractions without even doing extractions. Yeah, the machine itself is doing it for you. So it's helping you so much with that. Okay, so now that was your diamond tip. We'll go ahead and stop this. I'm going to go in and I'm going to remove that tip, and we're going to go in with the acrylic tip now too. Same concept. For time purposes too, I'm going to show you a little bit more around the areas that have a little bit more congestion on her. So we'll work down the nose area. We'll do it along the chin, along the jawline, forehead, T-zone, and once again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit those eyebrows too, because it gives like a really nice little lift to those. Go ahead and start it. No noise. And we'll do the lifting effect with this too. You could really maneuver this, make it as quick, as slow as you want. A lot of people love this because on the tip of this acrylic, you could see all of the impurities come out. Also, if you have a steamer, by all means, for this particular portion of it, have the steam going onto the face at this time. This will actually help the glide a little bit more. It will remove any kind of debris, blackhead, congestion to the skin. It is absolutely amazing. The power, guys, I have to say, behind this particular tip and this handle is so powerful because it's removing so much. The suction is so much more. It's so good. As you could tell, it's not hickeying the skin. It's so lightweight, but it's super powerful. This is actually so easy to use too, guys. It's not a heavier kind of weight kind of feeling. It's more of a very light in my fingertips. And I wanted to show you, there's no hickeying if it was to hit on the skin like that. Not that we want to hickey any of our clients, but I just wanted to show you that it does not do that with the force of it. Okay, as you could see, it removed whatever was on that top of that epidermis just to clear it out, which is amazing because this was super lightweight. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my oxygen. The oxygen chamber on this one too, my very first thing I said to Olha was, wow, it's so much bigger. It's bigger. You could put a lot more product into this. I am going to use basically the hyaluronic acid too because her skin was a little bit more dehydrated. So we will go in and we will use the hyaluronic acid. Sometimes, guys, too, if you do have extra serum and you want to save on this because it is less than a $2 consumable, by all means, you could pour that into it as well. It's your client's skin. You're going to be cleaning it anyways, and you could always mix that together to make sure that you are saving on that particular product too. So let's stop that, and then we're going to go over to the serum. And we want to make sure that this tip is completely clear and clean. You could adjust it in all areas too. And watch what happens when we use this. I turned it on, guys. There's no noise. There's no spray. There's no hearing of the oxygen coming through. This is so amazing because it's quiet. The machine is quiet. Your client's sleeping. They're having the best sleep of their lives because you are doing an amazing HydroDiamond facial. As you could tell, as I started it, when I pull it back is when you start hearing the oxygen go. Pulling back the trigger, giving a lot more of that oxygen than to your client. But watch, I let go and you don't hear it. It's an amazing new technology that we all love because sometimes things could be, sometimes things could be a little bit too loud in the treatment room. When you push down is the only time when the oxygen comes out. When you push down and pull back is when the actual serum does come out. So you could do it to your client so you don't shock them like I just did. And then you could just maneuver any of the serum into those pores that were really nice and open. And as you could tell, her skin is glistening so much already just because we removed so much from this. How do we love that? That it doesn't make any noise. I love it. It feels good, right? Okay, moving forward, radiofrequency that we will be using onto the skin. So this is one of my favorite modalities, is the radiofrequency. This does such an amazing job with firming, toning, tightening, making sure that your client just gets that beautiful plump kind of finish. If this falls in the scope of your license, absolutely include this in your protocol for this. If it does not, we actually could remove the feature from the machine itself, and it won't even show up on your machine then too. So don't let that deter you from getting the machine, because there are ways that we could turn it on and we could turn it off, which is amazing. So we will be doing a little bit more of the extractions, I guess, that we could do with that. Well, we did the extractions, excuse me. The radiofrequency just for full face, okay? Like I said, guys, you could do a full protocol with, after you do the serum, then you can go in with the radiofrequency. We could do it around the eye area, the mesotherapy that we could do with the DermeLuxx, the drop, and just infusing any of the serum into the skin. So what I will do for this is always your conducting gel. The amazing new technology behind this one is there are temperatures now that are located on your screen. There's a contact sensor and there are temperatures. The temperature will actually tell you, it will let you know the skin is too hot, don't go back over that area, which is so good, because as estheticians, I am one themselves. I would actually take a child thermometer and I would scan someone's face when I was doing radiofrequency. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do all these different kind of little techniques. It's all here on the screen for you. The contact sensor is amazing because it will tell you it's a good contact, a poor contact. So you'll know that the full tip of the device itself is not completely on the skin. So we're going to start this, and look how beautiful it lights up on the tip, and you'll be able to tell when it's directly onto the skin. So I will start right at the center. Just imagine, guys, how amazing this is going to look when you're creating your videos. How does that feel? Are you okay? And I will be watching the temperature then too. So it's showing that the temperature is going up. Anything with radiofrequency, you are using heat because we are boosting that collagen, and we are making sure that it's giving that really nice boost to the skin. Amazing for anti-aging. Anything that's going to just make that fine line, that fine wrinkle, any of that sort, look so much better onto the skin. We're up to 91 and I'm still at good contact. How does this feel to you? Are you okay? And I'm constantly just asking my client, especially when I am using radiofrequency, just because there is no numbing onto the skin itself. And I want to make sure that it's not too warm for them either. Going to add a little bit more of the Firming Gel Genius. I like doing this in sections as well, guys, just because I don't want it to dry and I want them to have the best contact when it comes to machine versus skin. Is there any sensation that you are feeling into the skin? Do you feel like those tiny little ants? Do you feel any of the heat? Perfect.
Feels very warm.
Perfect. We are actually at 93 degrees as of right now. We started at 87. So it is warming up as it is in contact with the skin. And for the areas that need a little bit more TLC, you could spend a little bit more time on those, and you could elevate them and you could lift them then too. And then we'll finish on the other side of this face. And the amazing thing that I love with radiofrequency, it almost works as like an eraser. So when you are using it onto the skin, you can instantly see the elevation and that boost of any kind of like fine lined wrinkle, lifting effect. I like bringing everything upwards just because it will be lifting and firming too. That heat is boosting the collagen. It's making it go, oh my goodness, what's happening? What's going on up there? I need to fight with it a little bit. I always tell everybody, think about soldiers, right? Soldiers that have like helmets on, right? All of a sudden they think, what is that heat? We have to get at attention, right? And they go elevate and they come, and then just picture all like green helmets coming to the surface just to make everything flatten out. Think about that with radio frequency, because it's making everything really nice and flat and very even to the skin. How was that? Guys, I mean, can we even get over this tip right now? Because I can't. I will take a little bit of my cleansing wipes. The good thing about the tops of these modalities too is that I will take a cavi wipe to it later, and I will clean everything, and then it's ready to go. We're not switching out any other kind of tips. We're not buying any other tips. Everything is all in one machine itself. If you needed to do more extraction to someone's skin, we have now updated the skin scrubber too. The skin scrubber, since we already did an exfoliation, comes so sleek. Guys, I'm sorry, just everything about this machine is just so sexy. It's so sleek, chic. It's so light. It's not heavy. Like, I have to explain to you, like, maybe even this cup is heavier than this actual handheld, which it's amazing. There is an on-off switch at the sides so that you don't have to constantly be holding on to these either. So beautiful, Zemits logo, and it's just super, super easy to use and super easy to cleanse. This is another amazing little tool that we added onto this. Okay, now the DermeDrop Meso. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is so chic, and it's so clean, and it's so easy to use at the tip for your client. Okay, you would apply any of your serums right at the end. You could put any of your peptide serums right at the end. It's so light. Like, I can't wait for all of you guys to feel how lightweight these handles are. It's not like the heavy other ones that we used to have. Not that we didn't love them, but this is just so easy. As estheticians, like, we don't want arthritis at the age of 40, so it's so good to have handhelds that aren't super heavy when we are using it on our client. Since she already does have a little bit of this firming gel genius on her skin, I'm going to remove it because I want you guys to actually see what the DermaBoost does do. And we will put an amazing serum in there for her too. We're gonna just keep using hyaluronic acid. She's doing very good and responding very well with any of the hydration levels that are going to her face. And by all means, I mean, she has beautiful skin. So you could just see how this is elevating it to that next level. She is getting that ultimate princess treatment that we want, right? Who doesn't want that? But as you could tell as well, like, erythema is perfect bubblegum pink. It's exactly where it should be. It should stand exactly how it is. There is no hickeying of the skin. There's no kind of sunburn kind of look to the skin. It is amazing. Okay, so the bottom of this removes just like this. So that you guys could see it in that aspect. I will go right back in, and I'm going to put in the serum. And just because we're doing a little quick of the demo of that, that's as much as I would use. I'm going to do skin brightening for her at an intensity of 6, and I'm going to go ahead and start. Once again, you didn't hear any of those beeps. Another beautiful blue hue of a light there. And we'll be starting right at the forehead, and we'll be working it in. How does that feel for you? Now for this, we don't have to have her holding any of the grounding rods because everything is right at the tip of here. Just like Olha was saying, like the galvanic, she does not have to hold any of those while we are doing the actual treatment. If we were doing it for the eye area, I would highly, highly recommend yes. Or if your client's already sleeping, go ahead and put it underneath their shoulder. As you gently push down with this too, the weight of the handheld is not so heavy that it doesn't feel heavy on your client itself. So I'm pushing down, I'm letting the serum release itself, and then I'm just gently massaging that right into the skin. How's the sensation of that for you? You feel okay? Perfect. Amazing. Do you feel any lifting as I am using this on you? Perfect. And she's only at an intensity of 6 for skin brightening. There's skin brightening, there's skin rejuvenation, and then there is anti-aging. And you could just do nice little circles. You could do small little crescents. You could do really nice deep hydration along the nose area. Her areas where she has a little bit more of the dehydration is of course around the T-zone. That's normal for everybody, especially during the summertime. It just really helps penetrate this product so much more deeper into the skin, especially if we are using a hyaluronic acid. I like to just make sure that everything is infused then into the skin. Skin is looking super glassy, super beautiful, clean. And then for the eye, as I was just discussing before, and as you could tell, guys, look, the wire is gray. It's not white anymore. So this actually could blend in a little bit better instead of having very thin white wires behind the machine itself. I know a lot of people, when I speak to them at trade shows, they talk to me about like the wires and they're white like that and they're thin. These are actually very durable and they're gray and they just move a little bit differently. They're not like a stiff wire. They're more of like a piping wire where you would use it for any of the cryotherapy or for the HydroDiamond. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you hold on to the grounding. And there's only one grounding, guys. That's it this time. There's only one, not two. And then with the same concept, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do just around the eye area a little bit. And this will be with the hyaluronic acid serum. I will go in, we're gonna do DermeBoost Miso for the eye area. Same concept, skin brightening at an intensity of 6. I'm gonna go ahead and start it and we're gonna just do it. You might see the eye move a tiny bit. That's normal, that's normal. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, it feels funny, she said. It actually is exercising that muscle. As you could see, if it's too intense, you just let me know and we could drop it down for you, okay? We are in and we are exercising the muscle to make sure that that muscle is being moved so that really nice tightening of the skin is happening. I like being super gentle here. If you feel that your client's a little bit uncomfortable, go ahead and drop it down to a 4. You okay with that? Okay. It looks really cool. Like you guys, like this is going to be so cool for like your Instagram and all of that amazing kind of marketing with it because it's really doing such an amazing job then to the skin. And you could just see how it's moving, how it's grooving, how it's doing everything that it needs to do to make the skin look amazing. Perfect. This could also be around the mouth area and a little bit with the jowls. It could be around any of the folds. Feel free. It's your world. I'm going to go ahead and take that from you then too. And you could absolutely do that. Now, for our favorite part, guys, okay? I will go ahead. Usually at this point, I will do a full massage. I'll put an oil on, I'll put a moisturizer on, and I really want that skin nice and hydrated and plump and just absolutely beautiful. As I'm showing you guys this though, I will put back the Firming Gel Genius onto her skin, okay? We are gonna go in with the brand new cryotherapy, which I I literally have no words for it, to be quite honest with you. I think this is so genius on how we created such an amazing device for this technology beyond anything that we could have done here at Zemits. I mean, look at the difference, guys. Look at the piping of this. It's just so beautiful. It's the same concept. It's not heavy. It's domed. So when it's domed like this, what does that mean? It's not flat. It's domed. So when this is domed and it rolls everywhere on your client's skin, it is no longer getting warm. This stays cool. It stays cool regardless of how fast or how slow you go with your client, okay? I know I heard a lot of people saying, my DermeLuxx, my cryo does not stay cold. Why does this not stay cold? Why? I'm not understanding this. Is my machine broken? Is this, is that? No, this is completely a game changer, okay? With your cryotherapy, you have to wait 1 minute, okay? This is the pre-cooling stage for this. So you know, if something is pre-cooling for a minute, it is heavy duty, it is high maintenance. This is probably your most high maintenance on here. Your clients will be coming back and saying, can you just do the cryotherapy on me? Because this brand new modality and this brand new wand is beyond anything that we have ever experienced here with any of our Zemits, right? So once again, the beautiful color blue that pops right up. You will see after a pre-cooling session of this could drop down to about 20 degrees. The tip of this gets a really beautiful frost on top of it as well. That's why you need to make sure you have some kind of conducting gel or some kind of emollient, oil, moisturizer, anything that you need for your client. So as that's happening, I'm gonna go in. My screen is going to tell me, all right, she's ready. Right now, the temperature is at a 44. I'm going to make sure that she has a really nice layer of the conducting gel right on top of this so that it's comfortable for her, because the last thing that we want is any kind of frostbite to your client. And we want to make sure that we are going in, we have an even spread of it. If you want to do it down the neck area, you could do it down the neck area. Just make sure that it's handling it. I want to make sure that the temperature of this gets down to at least a 29, 28. As you could tell though, as I'm holding it, the heat of my hand is changing it from like a 35 degrees down to 32. So the tip itself is getting that really nice kind of frost tip to it. I'm going to show you guys. This is my first time doing a full protocol with it, but I'm going to start at the tip of this and then I'm going to roll, because I want to make sure, and I want my model to tell me if it's getting warm or not. So we're at a 27, okay? Let's go. She likes it. She likes it like every other client likes it. So as I move this around, how is the temperature staying?
It's good. It feels a little bit colder the slower.
So the slower we go, the better. Just like the original. And this is so good. So this is going to go in. This is going to take down any of that inflammation. This is going to go in. It's going to be amazing for after microneedling, after hydrodermabrasion. It's going to be amazing after you do any kind of chemical peel. I mean, guys, it's endless on really of what you could do with this. A lot of my clients are always like, are you going to do that cold thing at the end? And I'm like, yeah. Well, now they're really in for a treat, because this is beyond what we have been doing in the treatment room. And I love the fact that we could just roll it. It's not a flat tip, you know, it's just something that's more of a dome, and it just goes and it glides and it basically does everything for you. Distilled water will be needed for this device, just like the regular cool store that we have too, because the cryo tip of this stays extremely, extremely cold. And if you look, we're back up to about 46 degrees, but that's because the warmth of the skin is just raising it a little bit. Okay. How was that experience? Amazing. And then last but not least, we're going to keep a little bit more of this conducting gel on her then too. This is actually my favorite part of this, okay? I am huge with lymphatic drainage. I think I do about 50 lymphatic drainage facials a month at my location. We now have our cupping. This actually, I believe, comes in 3 different sizes. And the cool thing, guys, is they're plastic. They're not glass. We do not have that liability of somebody being cut if something was to crack and we didn't see a crack in any of the glass. They are completely plastic. They have the hole for ventilation. This is so amazing to use if you are going to be doing the vacuum therapy. There's larger sizes as well. So if you want to do bigger portions of the face, all the way down to clavicle, all the way down to breast, arms, wherever you want to do, it's completely up to you. There's 2 different modes that now, actually 3 that you could do, continuous, pulse, and then modes that have the seconds to them. So honestly, at this point, I'm going to show you for purposes of time. Is this actually, let me connect it because I don't think that one is connected. This now goes into waste jar. So this one has to come right out. It goes into waste jar, guys. And how amazing is that? Because if you did happen to have an oil for a slip for the skin or any kind of product on the face, it goes now directly into waste jar. It doesn't go into machine. It does not clog anything. And it's super, super easy to clean then. Okay. And we'll just take it and we're going to put our fingers here and we'll just do really nice elevation and lift up. And as you lift from any of those sockets, it's just released. How is that sensation for you?
Feels good.
Could you imagine, guys, just doing an amazing like lymphatic drainage facial for your client with using these? And the fact that it's not glass and that I don't feel like I'm so nervous that I'm going to actually hurt my client, or if I hit it on accident and it cracks, like there's nothing that's going to happen. Super easy to clean. You could clean it with barbicide. You could clean it with cavi wipes. You could clean it, put it in a dry sterilizer. I don't think I've ever been more excited besides the cryotherapy than something like this, but it's something that we do love. And then everything is released down to clavicles because our clavicle is our natural dump. And then naturally down underneath the armpit is where everything is released through sweat glands and lymphatic drainage. And it just glides. And guys, I only have the Firming Gel Genius on very, very lightly. Imagine you had like an amazing like jojoba oil or pumpkin oil or anything that would really give that amazing slip to the skin. It's just excellent. Still, machine is super quiet. Let's remove any of that on the skin then too for her. So she's super comfortable. Overall, how was your experience with the new machine?
11 out of 10.
Wow, 11 out of 10. Guys, I'm so excited for you to even just play with this and see all these different kind of modalities that we do happen to have on here. Create whatever kind of protocol you want to. Like I said, with all of these different modalities, you could create about 30 different kind of protocol and facials for this. I would love to know what you create with this new machine. We are so excited to play around with this. I can't wait to see what kind of videos you all are going to create. I am super excited. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did. Get your hands on one of these. It's so cool. And I will see you guys soon. I hope to see you in New York City.
All right. How incredible was that? I literally peeked down the stairs. They're like, you gotta get back up there. I'm just enveloped in this. One of the first times, actually the first time, we have seen a live demo of the DermeLuxx Ultra. Pretty astounding and incredible. So what you just watched was not just a facial. Clearly, this is a repeatable premium treatment path, meaning this is the template. We provide the structure for you at the highest of levels, and then it is your job to bring your personality and your wherewithal and your confidence, because you will have the best technology right next to you. It has been such an incredible morning, afternoon, globally, wherever you are spending time. And we want to thank you, because the 16 years that we celebrated, the 16 years, none of it is possible without you, without your constant support, without celebrating each other's wins, without hearing the success stories. And I just want to end by saying that your dreams have no expiration date whatsoever. If you ever find yourself in a place in life where you have one toe in and you're just debating or hesitating if you should move forward, now is the time. But you're not going to be jumping without a net that's there. You're going to have the Zemits team with our arms out to grab you and to hold you down with the best technology, the forefront of what is happening in our community, support, and we're going to amplify all of your success and your wins. I also would be remiss if I didn't thank the incredible team at Zemits for making this happen. To Olha, who is a visionary, to our creative director, Nikita, who is behind the scenes, one of the unsung heroes who gets it done, and the whole crew. None of this is possible without you and your devotion at home. So have a beautiful, blessed day, and we cannot wait to hear about your DermeLuxx Ultra wins.